What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wizard101 complete game walkthrough. Hope you're all doing wonderful on this splendid day. It's episode 118, I think, and interesting. I got a little tutorial tip over, when I was off stream, not recording, and it was from Harold Argleson. Not sure what he wants from us. Actually, I do. I know exactly what he wants from us, and that's the title of this video. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Should be a pretty interesting episode. I don't think we can complete this entire quest line because it does go into Avalon, which we are not even close to unlocking. It might even go farther than that. I don't actually know, but you know, we can at least get a decent amount done, I think, in this video, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's go. The Carpe Diem Society.
Thank the Spiral you arrived so quickly. I need a hand with a crisis that could become an epidemic. The Carpe Diem Society gathers here to work on their lessons after classes. A 6-student study group, normally well-behaved. Today, however, one of the students stumbled upon the Book of Lost Pages. This accursed tome is to be locked away at all times. But it was misfiled by my assistant Boris and placed in the open stacks by mistake.
Come on, Boris.
When they opened it, the pages were unleashed. Speak to Boris Tallstaff and hear the story of the Lost Pages firsthand, then come back to me.
The experience in gold is just absolutely terrible for this quest line, but that's not why we're doing it, you know?
What? I didn't do anything? Well, okay. I guess I did put the Book of Lost Pages out in the main stacks. How was I supposed to know it goes in the vaulted archives and is never supposed to be available to students? I feel bad that the whole Carpe Diem Society was taken over by the book. There are 6 students in the group. Let's see. Kestrel Blackstorm, Taylor Froghead, Carson Sprite Thief, Declan Wormdust, Quinn Legendbreaker, and Bentley Daysong.
All very Wizard101 names.
Once the Book of Lost Pages affected them, they took off. I have no idea where in the spiral you might find them.
Come on, Boris. You'll be better than that, man.
I need you to search the worlds of the Spiral and ask around for the missing students of the Carpe Diem Society. Not only has the Book of Lost Pages affected the students, but I'm sure it has had an adverse effect on the denizens of the Spiral. You'll need to search high and low, but I would start in Ravenwood. Simeon is eagle-eyed and may have seen something. You'll also need to search the worlds of Krokotopia, Mushu, Celestia, Avalon, and Azteca, but you'll be on your own for those.
Alright, so we're going to be able to do 3 of those in this episode today. Obviously, not going to be able to do Avalon or Azteca, but this is the Lost Pages questline, which is only available a limited time. I was not aware that it was going on until I got that tutorial tip, like, yesterday or the day before. And you do also get, like, badges, which I have not unlocked any, obviously, yet. But, yeah, should be good stuff. So let's do this before it, I think it only exists, like, twice a year, maybe. So we have to do it while it's available. So let's talk to Simeon, who is not really a person in the questline too often, is he? But he's here today.
The Carpe Diem Society scattered across the spiral. I heard rumors about Krokotopia, Mushu, Celestia, Avalon, and Azteca. You'll have to look around those worlds to find them. I'm afraid you're on your own for that.
That's exactly what Harold Argleson just said. Are they the same person, you guys think? That was actually creepy.
The Lost Pages have affected the Scarlet Screamers in Triton Avenue. They look weird and are even more dangerous than ever. Those Screamers were already causing problems, but if we don't round up the Lost Pages, who knows how far the infection will spread? Can you defeat some spell-writ Screamers and recover the Lost Page of Storms? Bring it back here.
Okay. It's time to go to Triton Avenue. So this is going to be the easiest of the... Is there 6 or 7 locations? So there's Wizard City, Krokotopia, Mushu, Celestia. That's 4. Then there's also Avalon and Azteca. So there are 6 locations total. We're going to be doing 4 in this episode, hopefully. And the first one is to defeat 10 of these spell-writ Screamers, which are definitely more powerful than the regular Scarlet Screamer. But for Fred Frost Fury, this is going to be a very easy time, I do believe. So let's get over there. There's probably going to be a lot of people farming, I would imagine, these dudes, because there is a badge that says you have to defeat, like, I don't know how many. A lot. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of dudes right there doing it. Probably could get into some battles with them, honestly, but for now, we're just going to be throwing out evil snowmans, blizzards, whatever we need to, just to get these battles over with, because we don't have to do any buffs or anything, so these are very easy fights. It's just kind of a pesky thing to do, honestly. 10 is crazy. Is there a quest that is defeat more than 10 of an enemy? This might be the most. So there's 1 out of 10 already. Let me see if I can pull this guy in. Let's see. Looks like I can. So we can get 2 done in this. This guy looks like he's dead already, right? So yeah, we can get 2 screamers in this fight done. Let's go. You know, there's a rule that I have to do bosses solo, but for any minion fights on the street, anybody can join, and I can join their battle too. That's the rule for this playthrough. Exception being some dungeons that are too difficult for one wizard. But why are we heck hounding these guys? It's such a long animation, and it's a DOT that does 0 initial damage. Why are we heck hounded here? Oh well. 70 damage. That's the price you pay, I guess, for joining other wizards. You never know what they're gonna do, guys. You never know what they're gonna do. But with a critical, we can one-hit any of these spell risk screamers. So just do it again. If we don't critical, we're not gonna be able to kill. But I guess we are battling some. We have Ethan joining our battle now. Oh, another one joins. All right, let's go. We're gonna get 3. We're gonna get 3 from this little fight. They gotta fix that glitch, by the way. When a new wizard joins, like your spell that you use disappears, even though I'm pretty sure it still will go through. It's just like a UI bug. I don't like it, but it's been in the game for a very long time. Look, I'm still using the spell, but it looked like I wasn't using it when Ethan joined the battle. So, oh wow, still alive even after 2 1-hits. All right, it's time to end this battle with the blizzard. Let's do it. Just pass, guys. You guys can all pass. It's like we have vigilance here, taking his time. Vigilance. All right. I didn't know if vigilance was even a name that you can use. I don't think I've ever seen a single vigilance person in the world of the spiral. Looks like we have vigilance going to be using a cyclops here, but there is unfortunately a myth shield that will not do very much damage at all for vigilance here. But really cool pet though, I will say. Sweet pet. Not sure what that pet is. I've never seen it before either. So this wizard, never seen someone named Vigilance. Never seen a pet like that before. I have a new pet, guys. This is not my final pet, but I guess I get some decent amount of damage with this guy. I've been trading this guy up instead of Optio Nate because Optio Nate he is kind of a failed pet. He gives me a lot of really good critical, but unfortunately also storm critical, which is not necessary at all. Oh, perfect. Everybody joined at the same time, but I didn't get a blizzard. Wait, what deck am I using right now? What? Oh, I did get a blizzard. Am I blind? What the? Did you guys see that? This is glitching up. Everything is glitching here. But we do have 3 screamers that we can do in one battle. Very efficient, guys. Very efficient. Let's see. We got the critical as well. That's how it's done. So hopefully we can indeed... How much more do we need here? How much more do we need here? We need 3 more. Okay, we just need 3 more. Not too bad. So if you just do this, this would be 10 fights if I wasn't with these other wizards here. This would be 10 fights. Oh, there's no more in this realm. Okay, there's one over here. Let me grab this one. I'm grabbing this one. Why is a rotting fodder and... Oh, Ethan. That's fine. What happened, guys? Did my deck... Is this just my deck that I'm using right now? I thought I... Why would I have a Colossus in my deck? Wouldn't I have the woolly mammoth I got in the previous episode? Maybe not. So it is a lot of pips, the woolly mammoth. It's 9 pips. Okay, we're seeing 2 more. I'm enjoying that fight over there. Or Ethan can just join this fight right here. Ethan, join up. Pull that other Scarlet Screamer in the battle. He didn't do it, guys. He did not pull the other Scarlet Screamer. We're gonna have to do another one after this. It's all chill. It's all chill. Wait, there's one right there. There's one right there. I'm gonna pass. Guys, is this game lagging right now? I definitely changed and passed, right? It's making me attack. This game's glitching out. It's not me. This game is literally glitching out. So I definitely hit change and then pass, and then it still put my blizzard through. That's a glitch. It's got to be a glitch. I'm very upset right now at the Wizard101 developers for that. Because what on earth? You know what I'm saying? What on earth? Ethan, this is my last one. You better join before I hit this blizzard. Unlucky, Ethan. Unlucky. My friend, you got to be a little bit quicker than that. It's all right. There was only one getting in this battle anyways. Let's go back, talk to Simeon maybe.
As you defeat the last spell-rich screamer, you discover a magical page of writing. This must be the Lost Page of Storms.
All right, back to Simeon. We got the Lost Page of Storms, which is fantastic. And let me look at my badge book. Right here, Lost Page badges have now been unlocked, and I have defeated 10 of the 50. But there's gonna be like, I think the final one is like 250 of these creatures, which is quite a lot. And you can only do that limited time when these spell-rich creatures are like roaming around, which is I don't know how often it is every year, but it's not often.
You recovered the Lost Page of Storms? Amazing! How nasty were those spell-rich screamers?
Pretty
I'm
easy.
glad you dealt with them. Take the Lost Page of Storms back to Harold Argleston at the library. I'll keep an eye out for any more spell-rich screamers.
Simeon, you're not even close to Triton Avenue. They're not going to be anywhere near here. What do you mean you're going to keep an eye out for them? Simeon, what a guy. I'm pretty sure he's the guy that tells you all about dormitories. And that's about it. I don't know what else he does, to be honest, in this game. He's kind of one of the more useless NPCs, but he had some use there, I guess.
Young wizard, you recovered the Lost Page of Storms. I'll make sure it is properly stored in the vaulted archives. But your work is not yet done. Find Arthur Weathersfield in Ravenwood. Weathersfield will guide you to find Kestrel Blackstorm, a storm student affected by the Lost Pages.
All right, we gotta find all 6 of these wizards. They're missing. They're, something strange is afoot, according to Sahomar Sunblade. That's what Sahomar Sunblade would say. So let's... what am I talking about? Let's go talk to Arthur Weathersfield, the interim Ravenwood balance professor.
Young wizard, you have recovered the first of the Lost Pages. Jolly good.
Some fuzz in my microphone.
You've heard how the Carpe Diem Society has fallen to chaos and lost their sense of self. We need to restore their equilibrium.
Equilibrium? Is this some sort of self-serving balance quest or something here? Come on.
You'll find a mechanism of balance, Dee's Mirror, in Triton Avenue. I've set it to take you to the hideout of Kestrel Blackstorm. Find Kestrel and do what you must to break the curse that has possessed her. Return to me when you are done.
All right, let's go. So this should be our first boss of the day. So you do, I believe, have to defeat all 6 of the wizards to bring them back safely. Like they're in like a trance or something, I think. So we have to go use Dee's Mirror, which I do actually believe that Dee's Mirror are also all, they just are always there all year round. But I don't think you can use them unless this event is activated. Could be wrong, but I really don't think that these quests are worth any sort of farming at all or anything. But wait, I go the wrong way. What's going on? Where's Dee's Mirror at? Oh, it's over here somewhere. Was it not pointing me to the high ledge right there, guys? Was that just me? Might have been just me. So yeah, if you are farming for this badge, the defeat badge, where to go? You probably shouldn't be in Triton Avenue because you can only get into one fight at a time with these guys, right? Especially if you're by yourself. If you're not by yourself, then it might be more worth it to battle these guys because you can go with friends and pull all the... Oh, God. How do I cross the street here? And you can go like with all of your friend wizards who can pull in all these spell-writ screamers with you. Could be a good option. But only if you have, like, at least 2 friends that are willing to help. Here's Dee's Mirror. Looks pretty cool, actually. Let's see where it takes us. Okay, it takes us to a random tower here in Wizard City. There's some people here I'm gonna I'm not going to join. I'm going to go to Blossom here. And I'm going to do it by myself. But, you know, it is a boss. We have to do it by ourselves. We have Sergeant Rudy here. So what's on our spell deck? Oh, Sergeant Rudy gives us the Colossus. That's why. It's like, what? He is a Colossus after all. I guess it's himself, maybe. We don't really want to use it, though, because we can't Gargantuan it. Okay, we have 2 Spell-Red Screamers here to deal with. Oh, maybe you just farm this little dungeon here, then. If you're by yourself, because there's 2 that automatically get into the fight with you, right? Terrible, terrible hand here to start off. Not what I'm looking for. Let's see if I can get a cheeky little critical here. It's unlikely. So yeah, Wizard City, obviously the easiest of the worlds to do this. Next up will be Krokotopia, which might be a little bit more difficult. But I don't think it's going to be terrible. Honestly, we might not be able to complete all 4 worlds today. It might take a little bit longer than anticipated. And obviously, we're not going to be able to complete everything right now, as we're not high enough level. So we're going to have to come back to this quest the next time it appears in the world, which might be a year from now. I honestly don't know. I would guess that it appears twice a year. But, yeah, I really don't know. So Sergeant Rudy gives us more damage. I'll show you. I'll show you guys. Actually, he has some pretty good damage. We also got Undead Crusade. Oh, this also counts for the Undead as well. Undead and Spell Red creatures. That's pretty sick. Take a look here. So we got Sergeant Rudy. He gives me Ice Giver +4 and Ice Dealer +6. That's pretty good. And Optionate does outgoing healing, does not matter. Storm Strike, which does not matter. So we're pretty much only using him for the 18 extra critical rating, which is good, but it's nothing crazy.
Have you read the Book of Lost Pages? Come with me through the spiral and I'll show you the great truths. No? Then prepare to be storm blasted, intruder!
It's interesting that Kestrel's like a rank 2 boss, and you know, every wizard you fight gets more powerful essentially. So it's kind of interesting that all these different wizards of differing skill abilities were all starting together in the library. Just an observation. You know, clearly, like, she's a freshman, Kestrel. And the one in Azteca, you know, a super senior, right? Probably is graduating soon. You know. So it's kind of interesting that they studied together. But, you know, what am I? So that's going to be a game. We criticaled on a blizzard that gives us 1,500 damage in one shot.
Oh, my aching head. I can't believe I attacked you. I'm so sorry. Those stupid pages cursed me. Can you forgive me?
I suppose I can. I don't even know what the minion was in that fight. I forgot. Was not even impactful at all. We're back at Dizmir. Okay, so we pretty much finished the Wizard City Lost Pages. Let's go. Where's Arthur? Back to Arthur, then we're off to Krokotopia for the next one.
You managed to free Kestrel Blackstorm of the cursed bonds of the Book of Lost Pages. Very good, young wizard. After a bit of rest and a spot of tea, Kestrel will be right as an adamant.
All right, let's go. So there's our first badge here. It is Scribe of the Howling Wind. That is the very first one that you get for the Lost Pages, even though for some reason it's the third one listed. I don't understand why that is. So let's go to Krokotopia. Let's go to Krokotopia. These ones don't appear in the quest finder, by the way, guys. If you use the quest finder, it won't appear. Watch, we'll go to Krokotopia and I'll show you guys. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be Sergeant Major Talbot with the quest. Might be Tinu Bakmal. It's not Tinu Bakmal. So yeah, it says there's no available quests. But there is. What's up with that, Wizard101 developers? I'm not happy with you today, apparently.
Hello there. Are you here to help? We've gotten reports that spell-rich stalkers are preying upon any who venture into the Crocosphinx.
I think they're ice.
If you could defeat the spell-rich stalkers and find out what's gotten them into an uproar, you'd be doing us proud.
We haven't been to Krokotopia in a while. Well, actually, we had, because we did the Upper Zigzag and stuff. But other than that, other than Grand Arena, it's a long walk. Gotta take a whole boat over there. I think they're ice as well. So I think we'll be able to one-shot them. I'll get rid of this feint for now. Actually, I'll get rid of the amplify. We don't really need that. We might need the feint for the wizard that's in Krokotopia. We might need the feint for that. Because they're going to have a bit more health than Kestrel did. I do believe. But yeah, another defeat 10. This is what we got to do, guys. We have to defeat 10 of these dudes. And they're tough because sometimes you can't pull both of them in at the same time, right? I guess it's... Is it closer to go to the arena? Probably not. Oh, it is. It actually is. They're just right over here. Okay. See, I only see stand stalkers here. Where are the spell writ ones? Guys, there's none. There are literally none. There's somebody farming in this realm. I might have to switch realms. Oh, wait. They just look exactly the same. Okay, there's one right there. Okay, I'm actually just a little bit blind, I think. They look identical to me. They're both rank 3 elites as well. The problem is there's still only like one walking next to each other. This is going to be a tough one, I think, because it's going to be tough to get more than one in a battle at the same time, in my opinion. There's only one in this realm. Is there a better way to do this? We're going to have to just we're going to have to do 10 battles potentially here. Gotta get rid of this. Maybe we don't need a gargantuan. I feel like we do. I need to adjust my deck for these battles to make it one roundable every single time. I'm gonna get rid of the attenuate. I'll get rid of the feint too. There's no need for it right now. Good play by the spell red stalker, honestly, to put that trap there for the ice beetle. But yeah, hopefully with the critical it won't matter. They do have resist too, so we'll see how much resist they have. They could have some decent resist, but we did get a critical. They don't have that much resist, but we did not critical the Sand Stalker. So we're going to have the wand hit. That should be game. We got to try to get 2 in a battle at the same time. It's going to be very... it's going to be tough to do, I think. Wish there was an easier way, but they're walking with the other ones, you know? They're walking with the regular dudes. So, only got one of them there. Let me adjust my deck real quick. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I think we should be good now. Alright, where you at? Okay, there is 2 right here. I gotta get lucky and get both of these guys. Did I get it? Oh, I didn't. It's just RNG at that point. Nothing else I can do there. But it should be game with the Gargantuan Blizzard, I think, every round now. I don't think, unless they do some sort of tower shield. We're back in Krokotopia. Krokotopia, they were definitely doing tower shields in Krokotopia, weren't they? So, okay, that's obviously the one issue that might happen as well. We could fizzle. But it's fine, right? It's fine. It's a big attack here. That's a big Krokotopian attack right there. That's like half my health in Krokotopia. I think I was probably at like... Maybe I was more than like 700, 800 health. I'm probably at like 1,000 right now at this time. When I was in the Grand Arena in Krokotopia, maybe 1,000 health. I don't know. That's still a huge chunk of health though for that. Should be game here. Wait, how much health does he have? Are you serious? Wait, what? 655. Okay, so it's if I don't critical this guy, I might not be able to kill in one shot. That's embarrassing. Red Frost Fury is slightly embarrassed. It's all good though. We come back with that wand attack, and we're good. All right. Where are the other spell writ stalkers now? Looks like there's one over there. And I guess there's one over there, but that one looks tough to get, so we're gonna go for this one. I wish more were spawning. I wish more were spawning, but we're gonna have to take out some of these stand stalkers as well, I suppose. Hopefully we don't fizzle this time. They're gonna just pass. That's the perfect option. Either we go first or we go second and they pass, and then we actually kill in one shot. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it here. We did critical. Hopefully we critical the first dude. And we did. That's actually the perfect option right now. That is the perfect option. But we only defeated 3. Okay, so we have one spell writ stalker right there. We have another one right there. They gotta be together. I guess we almost pulled it, actually. We almost pulled that one. Okay, we're going first. Hopefully this kills. This is a lot of just like rigorous. Are we really fizzling still again? How are we fizzling so much, man? It actually pisses me off. We should not be fizzling this much with our gear. You better make it up to me and critical the spell writ stalker. All right. That's just wonderful. Luckily, we ended up doing enough damage there. Wait, are we gonna get 2 here? No, there's only 1. There's only 1. Oh, no, it's one right there as well. Wait, I could pull both of these right here. Oh no, he doesn't even walk into the circle here. Oh no, I should have pulled this dude. Didn't even get a power pip this time. Gonna go ahead and Ice Blade. Hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about this quest line here, the lost pages. Do you think it's a W event? Is Tower Shield as well? That's really tough right there. Top 5 toughest moments. Do you think it's a good event? Is it better than the 5 boxes event? Those are the 2 events, right? There's only 2 events like that that come back seasonally. Okay, if we can critical the Spell Stalker, we still could kill. Yeah! Huge play with the Tower Shield there. Halfway there. Oh, we could get 2 right here. We could get 2 right here. We gotta play this proper. We gotta play this proper here. Gotta wait till this second dude is in the circle here. And then we just have to hope that he gets pulled. All right, here we go. Here we go. No, how? This Sandstalker was behind the other one. That's ridiculous. I thought we were going to pull 2 there. That was a good opportunity. Good opportunity to pull 2 there. Couldn't do it with the RNG, I guess. Maybe I'll switch realms after this if I'm having more bad luck. Gotta get at least 1 battle done with 2 of them, you know? Save some time. I will say, defeating 10 is just monotonous. It's just boring. The boss battles against the wizards are actually fun. I do like those. Like, they're cool battles and storyline and stuff. Everything with those are good, but not this defeat 10 nonsense. But that's another victory there. There's a Spell Writ Stalker right here. Let's hope hopefully it doesn't despawn right now. Okay, it did not. But there's no other ones. It's just this one way over here. That's tough luck. Maybe I'll try switching realms here. Let's go to Centaur. Here goes Centaur. There's a guy battling some over there. It looks like Sandstalker, Spell Writ Stalker. What is that? Is that a Scion spell? Okay, Spell Writ Stalker right here. There's another one right there. I think I just have to get into a battle, unfortunately. Oh no, that's Radiskir's Spin or whatever it's called. Wait, straight up, I could just kill right away. Do I do it? I do. Okay, nice. I don't want one of these random Sandstalkers joining. Like, it's not worth it, you know. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what we'd like to see. Okay, now we need to beat 3 more. Hopefully we can pull a third one in here. We have a Spell Writ Stalker right there. I want to see if I can pull a Spell Writ Stalker into this guy's battle. Because I don't see any other ones. I might have to just... They're spawning too quickly and stuff, and he's literally just one-shotting them. So let's go to Bartleby here. See what's going on in Bartleby. So we've got some people battling here as well. I think we're just gonna have to do some 1v1s, guys. Or 1v2s, but you know, only 1 spell writ, dude. It's unfortunate, but it is the way it has to be, I guess. It is interesting that the Spell Writ Stalker has 200 more health, but he's still the same rank as the regular one. It's interesting. I feel like they should be like a rank 4 normal, you know? Maybe even a rank 4 elite. Wait, why does this person have an Ice Guardian with him? Is he having a hard time? I could join. This is the only one over here. I guess they're mid-battle. No, we're good. We're good. I didn't get a power pip. That's really unfortunate. I'm gonna have to use a little ice blade. Wait, is that spell right there? Oh, there's one right there. Let's go. Oh, one randomly joined. So now we do get two in the same battle, but we do have to battle with an Ice Guardian minion here. Ice Guardian minion. When's the last time we used one of those? We did use them. We did use them. They're not that good though. They're not that good. I mean, they are good in Krokotopia though. They are good in like that's a free 264 damage that, you know. But let's just teach Jennifer the true power of ice. What do you say? What do y'all say? It's also double pet XP this weekend. I don't know. Another one? It's not gonna join though, obviously. So good luck to everybody if you are making pets. I still have to make a good ice pet, but I'm just too lazy. I don't feel like doing it. It's way too difficult of a process. You know, maybe if they eventually release like rerolls, I'll consider it. But going through the process of making a pet is just so terrible. It's also morally wrong because of all the inbreeding happening, which is just animal abuse. Don't get me started. Like, Wizard101 has to make some changes to that system.
As you defeat the last Spellwrit Stalker, you discover a magical page of writing. This must be the lost page of Frost.
Let's go. We did it. Did we even need to defeat two there for that last one? I think we're at 8 out of 10, right? I think we needed to.
You found something called the Lost Page of Frost? That must have been what possessed the Spellwrit Stalkers. Nasty business. Ah, so you were looking for the Lost Page of Frost. Handy that. Why don't you take it back to Harold Argleston at the Ravenwood Library? I'm sure he's up to the task of keeping it safe.
Yeah, but Boris Tallstaff ain't. He's... Oh, I hate when that doesn't work. Let's go home. Boris Tallstaff is not in the business of keeping it safe. He wants to give it to anyone who wants it, apparently. Puts it into the general population of books in the library. I think we're only going to be able to get the first two done. And then next video we'll come back and do Mushu and Celestia. I think. Because Mushu and Celestia are both going to take even longer because I'm not sure if I can one-shot. I'll be able to one-shot Mushu, but probably not in Celestia. So it's going to take like 2 rounds, which is double the time. So I think we'll have to split up the Lost Pages into 3 episodes. 2 I can record now. 1 I'll record once we unlock Azteca and it rolls around next time. Let's talk to Harold.
The Lost Page of Frost? Good job. I have prepared a spot in the vaulted archives for these errant pages. Now find Arthur Weathersfield in Ravenwood and ask about Taylor Froghead, the ice student cursed by the Lost Pages.
I wouldn't think that Taylor Froghead would be an ice wizard. Frog is either storm or life, in my opinion. Not ice. You know, frogs don't usually live in ice conditions. You know, they usually exist in, you know, swamps. You know, warm areas, not ice areas. So, apparently Arthur knows where everybody's hanging out. All these wizards. I mean, I should go there, like, originally, you know?
I heard through my contacts that you have recovered the Lost Page of Frost. Tip-top. The Carpe Diem Society delved into a book that should have been off limits, and now they are running amok.
I already know this, man. What?
I've set a mechanism of balance, Dee's mirror, in the Krokosphinx. Use it, and it will take you to Taylor Froghead. Try to talk Taylor out of her fever, but you may have to duel her to break the curse. Return to me when you are done.
All right, let's go to Dee's Mirror in the Grand Arena. Maybe could have set a mark, but to be honest, I didn't know I was going back. I guess the Dee's Mirror is in the location of the creatures, you know, the Spellwrit Stalkers. So maybe I should have figured that out, but hey, it's okay. Let's go to Dee's Mirror. So this is going to be another boss battle, obviously, and it's going to be potentially quite tough. Oh, by the way, the Crimson Book standing in the T set. I need Nightshade and Red Mandrake. Like, I need Deep Mushrooms bad. I've been trying to go around Deep Mushrooms, but I need that double reagents. I need a double reagent weekend. I really do. So if you do work, if you do work at King's Isle, I know I've been hard on you this episode, but please, you know, I do need some double. I do need a double reagent weekend, so I can just run around collecting deep mushrooms all day. Because for some reason nobody sells deep mushrooms or nightshade in the bazaar. I can't find it. I can't find either of them anywhere. So it is tough. Let's go to the arena. Apparently, where is it? This one? Okay. Deesmere, it's way over here. Let's go. Got some parchment over here. Usually there is some deep mushroom in Krokotopia, but it's not everywhere. It's definitely more common in other worlds. I read online that it's very common in the Avalon, which of course we have not unlocked yet. So can't go there and do that. I have to find someone to take me there, and at that point it's not really worth it. But let's go to Deesmere in Krokotopia here to defeat the Ice Wizard. There's nobody here in the dungeon area. Mysterious Tomb. We're heading in. Sergeant Rudy, are you ready? Might need to add a feint for this one. Maybe an attenuate. Maybe we'll also use this Colossus. Who knows, right? I think we should be fine with the Blizzard, though. Okay, we have 2 Spell-Writ Stalkers here. Probably should not have adjusted my deck quite yet, but it's okay. So we do have the Blizzard here. Would be nice if I had access to this dungeon originally. Are they both going to Tower Shield round 1? Oh no, just the first one. Okay. Critical the first one here, please. Big critical first one. Come on. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to win this one. Well, we will, but take a little bit extra. Oh no, no critical. Are you serious? That is really tough. We killed the second one, luckily. That first one, though, that's a good Tower Shield by that first one. Don't need the feint. I guess I'll just Major Arctic Sting. If we critical, I think we might be able to do 300 damage, assuming that we actually, you know, power through some of that resist. Let's see. Yeah, 328. Okay, we're good. We are good. And now let's go and to Taylor Froghead. Maybe Taylor won't even battle us. Very unlikely. Very unlikely.
Are you ready to face the sweeping blasts of winter? You'll find no joy here, wizard, until you read the lost pages and submit.
So what is up with this book? Is it like haunted? Like how did it possess these wizards? Like how did it do that? 1290. Okay. Respectable. I'm gonna Blizzard. I'm not gonna use this. I'll use the Colossus if the Blizzard does not kill, which it may not. She could have a lot of resist actually. Maybe I should have packed up Prism. Rank 3 boss here. Oh well, there goes the Prism idea. Little fire shield on now. Let's go ahead and kill this Ice Weaver while we're at it. Let's see how much damage this does. If this is not kill, we'll use our Colossus. Oh, come on. Ice Beetle? Taylor Froghead. That book must suck. It didn't teach you anything. That isn't any Croconomicon, that's for sure. Wizard101 lore jokes. They always get you, you know? Oh, it didn't even reappear. Should I just say screw it and use this Colossus right now? Come on, Rudy. How much damage will it do is the question. How much resist does she have? We got the critical. No critical block. It's a rank 3 boss. No way, right? Boost? Did I just see a boost? What? What? Are you serious? That is a... How does an ice wizard have a boost to ice? So bad. We're not going to be able to kill with wand hits, so I guess I'll just pass. Even with a critical, we weren't going to kill, so it's really kind of just a waste of time, honestly, to go for that. So let's just Evil Snowman here. And that is game. Let's see what Taylor Froghead has to say about that. We should get our second quest soon as well.
What just happened? Your spells make my body ache, but soothe my soul. Thank you for freeing me.
Anytime. And we go back to Arthur Weathersfield in Ravenwood. Let's see what he has to say, you know. Let's see what he has to say. He's probably going to say, nice job. Here's a badge. We got a lot of badges this episode already. And we didn't even do that much. What just happened?
You talked Taylor Froghead out of her fever? Oh, you broke her curse in a duel? Well, that works too. I'll get Taylor a frozen custard to settle her nerves. She'll be right as nails soon enough.
I agree. And there's Krokotopia completed. So now we have... Oh, cool as ice! Wait, what? Oh, quest completed. Unbelievable. It doesn't... I thought it was going to be cool as ice. That would be a sick badge. Especially for an ice wizard like us. You know. But we have Bleak Master of the Pen, which is just... What even is that? So we're going to have to use this badge until we get a new one. Based on, you know, what we do. Do we even use this badge at all? I think we did. Undead Conqueror, we did for a little bit. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so apparently, I'm not sure what these two are. But it's probably for the other two worlds, I would imagine. And I guess we are about halfway there to get this badge as well. So there are only 9 in total. Now's a good time to get these 9 if you have not already. Because, as I said, this is a limited time event. But that will conclude this episode. We've completed 2 of the worlds for the special events, the Lost Pages. Next episode, we'll be doing Mushu and Celestia. Hope to see you there. And as always, keep it icy and keep it snowy. And I will see you in the next one.